The iPhone 15 series was just launched 2 weeks ago, and I believe it's the best time to buy an iPhone 14 Pro Max. And here are 6 reasons why. Number 1, the price just dropped. Now we all know that for the average person globally, iPhones are usually on the pricier side in the smartphone spectrum. So you probably have to sell your liver or some drugs to be able to get some funds, and not everyone can do that. But as usual, with the launch of a new iPhone, its previous versions get discounted. Plus you can also get a factory refurbished one at an even lower price. I can't tell you the exact price because iPhone prices very much depend on your region. But rest assured, it's cheaper than when it was launched and is more affordable than its successor, the 15 Pro Max. Apple has long been known for its commitment to providing at least 5 years of software support for its devices. So when you're buying any, you are investing in a device that will keep you up to date for years to come. 5 years is a long time, longer than any other smartphone brand currently. So even though the 14 Pro Max is already 1 year old, you can rest easy knowing that you'll continue to receive those updates until at least 2027. And I'd say that that's quite an amazing deal. You won't have to worry about missing out on the latest and most exciting features. Next, you still get a fast 120Hz screen refresh rate. In the iPhone 15 series, only the Pro models got a 120Hz refresh rate. The base models get stuck with the same old basic 60Hz. And no matter how hard you may try to defend them, selling an $800 or $900 phone in 2023 with a 60Hz screen refresh rate is wild if you're being honest. Don't bring that nonsense of saying the average consumer doesn't care, because the average consumer cannot afford a $900 phone. Anyways, with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, you don't have to compromise on screen performance. It still has a fast and smooth 120Hz screen refresh rate, delivering that smooth scrolling and enhanced visual experience. What's even better is that due to the price drop, you can get all this for the same price or even cheaper than the base iPhone 15 models. Moving on to reason number 4, let's talk about raw power. The iPhone 14 Pro Max came out of the gate with the formidable Bionic A16 chipset under the hood. Sure, the iPhone 15 Pro Max might have introduced the A17 Pro chipset, which is better, probably the best currently. But let's not underestimate the A16. It's still one of the most powerful smartphone processors you can find on the market today. It's a beast and it can handle anything you throw at it. Whether you're multitasking, gaming, editing videos, the A16 won't get tired. The iPhone 14 Pro Max still has an impressive camera system. When comparing it to the base models of the iPhone 15 series, you'll notice a distinct advantage in the camera department. The iPhone 15s come equipped with just 2 cameras, a main lens and an ultra-wide lens. While these cameras certainly get the job done, the 14 Pro Max takes it a step further by adding a telephoto zoom lens in the mix. So you have more versatility in your photography with the ability to zoom in on subjects without compromising on image quality. One notable camera upgrade on the 15 Pro Max is having a 5x optical zoom, up from the 3x optical zoom in the 14 Pro Max. Furthermore, even the 15 Pro still has 3x optical zoom. So I'd say you're good, you're not missing much on the camera department. Lastly, the dynamic island. Apple introduced the dynamic island last year to replace the outdated notch. However, it was initially reserved only for the iPhone 14 Pros. Fast forward to the iPhone 15 series, and Apple decided to spread the love by making the dynamic island available on all their phones. And it goes without saying that having a dynamic island will make you feel like you're more modern or up to date. So if you really want that dynamic island, why not go for the cheaper 14 Pro Max instead of the 15s? So despite being a year older, the iPhone 14 Pro Max brings a substantial amount of value to the table. Now, let's talk about a broader perspective for a moment. Apple has a reputation for offering very minimal updates between phone generations, making it almost pointless to upgrade every single year. Unless you're one of those people with endless pockets, it makes financial sense to change your smartphone every 3 or 4 years. And this applies to all flagship phones across the board, not just iPhones. For budget phones, you'll have to upgrade more frequently or suffer. There is no in between. Cheap is expensive. Apple typically releases 2 groups of iPhones annually, the base models and the Pro models. And it's clear that each year, the gap between the two grows bigger. And I believe it's better going for an older Pro model than a newer base model. Therefore, it's better getting the 14 Pro Max instead of the iPhone 15 or 15 Plus. Sure, you'll miss USB-C and will get stuck to a lightning port, and you'll also miss the new action button on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. But that's a small price to pay. Let us know your thoughts at the comments down below, and if you like the video, you can subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching. I'm Milan, and and I'm signing out.